What's up YouTube Beyblade fans, it's Ascalon here, coming at you with none other than another Beyblade X unboxing video. Today, as you can see by this very delicious looking package in front of me, we are going to be unboxing the brand new UX-15 Shark Scale deck set. Now, this set has a lot of us hyped, namely for one particular Beyblade in this set, and that is none other than Shark Scale himself. Now, Shark Scale is a brand new UX Beyblade. Again, as mentioned in previous videos, as much as we're now on to CX, as this box also comes with a CX Beyblade, we are still getting BX and UX brand new Beyblade releases, and Shark has yet to have, until this moment, his UX counterpart released. Now, the reason this Beyblade has a lot of us hyped is for three reasons. It's the blade, the ratchet, and the bit. So 3 parts all in one Beyblade that all have us hyped is a pretty insane value just in the Beyblade itself. But there are some also really good other reprints contained in this box. So a deck set that you're getting quite a bit of value from. And as we'll turn around to the back of the box, I'll show you exactly what I mean by the value that you're getting in this set. You can see them here at the front, first of all. Shark Scale himself, which comes with the 450 ratchet, a brand new ratchet which sports the lowest height of any ratchet currently in the game. Again, one of the parts that we're hyped for, along with the brand new under flat bit, which is the first under part that is aggressive. We had under needle, which was defensive, but now we have under flat. So a lot of people have been, from the moment that under needle was revealed, really excited to see what under aggressive parts would be like under rush and under flat, and now we have it. That's really hype. The blade itself has a lot of us really hyped because it's a really it's a UX base, so having all the outward weight distribution, all the metal pushed to the outside extremities of the blade is crazy. It means that as much metal as possible is on the outside edge for contact, but the shape of the blade from pictures that we've seen looks extremely hype, and the weight the weight that it sports as well seems to be quite good as well. In this set as well, we're getting the Takara release of Roar Tyranno, and he comes with the brand new 170 ratchet that I know a lot of us have been waiting ages for. We've had 160 and 180 for ages now, but not 170, and it's one of those like missing piece one ratchets that a lot of decks have been really holding out for, especially if you play things like Tyranno Beat. He really likes medium height as well as, you know, standard low height. But anyway, we're also getting a level reprint, which is an amazing reprint to get because level is one of the most competitive parts in the game, and there's just not enough prints of it. It's literally only on Samurai at the moment, if I'm remembering correctly, so having another one is fantastic. And then the third blade that you're getting in this set is it's got the Hell's Lock chip, as well as the Brave blade itself, and then it also has Jaggy, this kind of yellow Jaggy, as well as another reprint of 360 and Gear Flat. So 360, fantastically competitive ratchet, never have too many of them. Really nice recolors here on the Brave blade and the Hell's Lock chip itself. Jaggy is one of the best assist blades that we've got so far, and we're still really early into actually making good competitive use of CX, but Jaggy has definitely proven itself already. So you're getting this brand new UX Shark, as well as the Takara release of Roar Tyranno, so if you don't have him already, it's a fantastic pickup, as well as the 170 ratchet and level, and 360 Gear Flat as well. So a lot of really good parts. Probably Gear Flat is probably the worst part to get out of the whole set, but everything else is fire. So enough talking about the front of the box and looking at the same picture. We'll look at that. Maybe it'll help if that's the right way around. Nice top down look. I really love the deck sets. They're just so clean. I like that you get this kind of like spine view of the 3 blades. Yes, as you can see, sorry, I will correct myself. The Takara version is called Tyranno Roar instead of Roar Tyranno. And you flip around the box here, you can see all of the parts exploded here, so you can get a good look at the Shark Scale blade, brand new UX blade, the brand new 450 ratchet, as well as the brand new under flat bit, all of which is super exciting. Previously in the past, 4 ratchets haven't seen a lot of competitive use, but with this one being the lowest, this one will see use, I can guarantee it, until we get the other 50 heights, because nothing will be low enough to strike this, especially on an under part. So your Your risk of burstability goes down significantly by the fact that nothing else can be lower than you, so that will at least see this used until we get other respective 50 heights. The 50 height, 55 height ratchets weren't very great because the mechanism that it uses to attach to the blade is very easily burst. It's just, it can be hit. It doesn't have to be twisted, it can be hit like that and it can just release. So that's what saw. Now a lot of people did actually, I will say, did use like the 455 ratchet on things like Dragoon Elevate because it's quite low profile, so you still risk that burstability. So you mitigate the risk of the burstability by being lower than any other Beyblade, but it's still the mechanism when struck isn't exactly, it doesn't take a lot of persuasion to burst, so you know, the right angled launch can get in there and just clip the ratchet right off. But 50 being even lower than that and having the better mechanism out of the two, I definitely have high hopes for this ratchet, and I have even higher hopes for under flat, given that flat and low flat are already fantastic attack bits and seen a lot of competitive use. I can only expect under flat's going to be even better or comparable. Then we move on here to Tyrannosaur, this gorgeous red and orange recolor, amazing. I love the blue one, but red's my favourite colour, so having him in red is just, this is a very made for me moment. And again, made for me 170, so I'm very happy with that. And then also a black level is just, like, come on guys, you didn't have to go all this way, genuinely just so peak. And then we can see the Hell's Brave exploded view here with the blade fully assembled with the lock chip and the assist blade in it. Really, really good colour palette that they've gone for with this one. The yellow and green is amazing. Then you see this nice 360 with the black outside ratchet skirt and then a yellow gear flat. Could never have too many recolours, that's for sure. So, and then we've got a little comparison down the bottom here, which I think is really cool, especially considering with this set you're getting a UX, a BX and a CX blade. Great set, honestly, if you're picking up, would you call it, like Beyblade for the first time. You're getting so many good parts actually out of this set. So, and basically it's like it's a little sample taster of what Beyblade X offers so far across all its different systems. So I think they've picked quite nicely for that, especially, you know, if you don't have it. If this is your first set, you're getting some good eating with it, that's for sure. And then as per usual, Takara like to sometimes provide these little whack combos with all three parts. You never know, could be decent, give it a shot, see what you think. But sometimes it feels like they're just very lol random. And then also you've got here that the set actually is coming with another CX assembly tool, which is quite cool. Especially now that if you're using it, see if you were actually using like turbo in a competitive setting and stuff like this, and you wanted to disassemble the blades and stuff like that, you know, you don't have a bit with that Beyblade, so having another tool is quite good. I just hope we don't get to the metal fight level of tools coming in every set and then we just get a mountain of like plastic everywhere that's just unnecessary. My goodness, what a striking arrangement of colour they've actually packed into this set. It's not until you see it all laid out that you really see like the nice variety of different colours. It's like an actual like Beyblade rainbow, like it's like opening a packet of Skittles in Beyblade form. The first thing I'm going to talk about is, of course, the main entree, which is Shark Scale, and my goodness, what a blade this is. We've got these two giant contact points here in that Shark style, very similarly to how Keel Shark or Shark Edge was, but when you flip it side on and you see this profile with this insane slope that it's got, my goodness, this guy's gonna have some insane upper attack. It's one thing to see it in pictures, but see when you actually see it in person, you see like how sloped down this blade actually is. Like the fact that the slope actually follows up the launcher hooks themselves is kind of crazy. It's like, you know, in like Grand Theft Auto when you've got like a really sloped bonnet car and you like drive under another car and they just fly away. That I'm fully expecting this Beyblade is going to be the cause of eye injuries at this point. If his predecessor already wasn't, he is certainly looking to outclass him. If we flip underneath the blade, you can see you've got this cool pink plastic part here, and with that pink plastic part, it actually pokes out a little bit just beyond the actual part where the two contacts meet and separates them. So you can actually see them when you look at the blade top down, almost similarly to the way Cobalt Dragoons do. But with the shape of this blade, I fully expect that these guys will probably get like worn down over time. An amazing lock chip art as well, by the way, in that full shark brand. I just love the kind of halo of water that it's got around its fin. I think that's just so fire. And then it looks like he's just like a disembodied shark head, but then you can see follow the kind of the black shadow of his belly underneath, and you can see the tail swoops around, so he's kind of like coming in like this. It's just really cool. It feels like the lock check evokes the style of the blade itself, which is just really, really cool. So that's enough about the blade. We'll have a look at the 450 ratchet. And being the first 50 height ratchet, it's really interesting to see the new kind of parts on it to connote. You see we've got the 3 little notches there, and then 2 on this side to connote the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It feels insane. It's like wafer thin. It's actually crazy. There's that much plastic that protrudes from the actual ratchet itself. Put Elevate on this thing, and Elevate will probably almost cover this. I cannot wait to see it play about with this in combos. Honestly, it's such a good colour as well. It's like, love how Shark is just like the most vivid coloured Beyblade in the game. Then we'll move on to the bit. We've got under flat here, really low profile, and you can see it's an under part by the notches around the actual rim of the bit itself, and then you can see the teeth as well as the main point of contact with the stadium here. I'm so excited to try this bit out and put it on things like Wyvern and Dranbuster and whatnot and cause trouble. Anyway, so that's enough about Shark. And we'll have a look at Hell's Brave, just because it's winking at me from over there. The colours on this are just great. The black and yellow is just really, really cool. Oh, actually, I've just now thought about, see, you could probably put from the new Hornet Beyblade, the one that the Hasbro one, put that lock chip on this, and you've got like an actual proper like looking Wasp Hornet Beyblade. Not that theirs already isn't Hornet enough for you, but that would just look really cool. Also, I expected the Jaggy layer was going to be slightly more green than this. I don't know, the packet gave it a kind of like toxic like look to it, but it's yellow. It's not green at all. There's no like semblance of green in it at all. Still very cool though. Jaggy is an amazing assist blade, definitely worth having more than one of, more than 2 of even. Have a look at the 360 ratchet and this really nice green and black. I like how solid the black is. It's still semi-translucent, but it's not like all the way ghostly in the same way that kind of the black shell ratchet skirt was. And then you get this nice green in the middle, fantastic. And then we have gear flat. If you love self-pocketing, this is the bit for you. It's this nice lemony colour. So not much needs to be said about these parts because we've had them before. Have a look at the Roar Tyranno here, and this gorgeous red and orange colour. And the best part, one of my favourite things that they add to any Beyblade, is when they put glitter in the plastic. I didn't actually know he was going to have glitter in his plastic, so see when I popped him in the packaging I was like, ooh! So that's really nice. Anything with glitter on it just improves it so much. It's really, really pretty. This is a gorgeous reprint of him. And then we have the coveted 170 ratchet. So again, I am very happy that it's in red first. So if you've got some nice red Tyranno beat combos and you've been wanting a 170, you're in luck because you're going to have a nice aesthetic colour combo going on there. Just so glad to finally have this ratchet in the game. It's been sought after for so long now, so again, glad it's here. And then we'll have a look at level. Previously released on Samurai, as we mentioned, but it is amazing to have a reprint of it because I know that I've gone through like 2 levels through tournament play, and I think my current one that I have on my Aero Pegasus build is dead. It just doesn't stabilize very well at all, so I'm gonna pop this on my Aero and then see how he gets on at the next tournament, see if he does what he's meant to do. That's enough about them, and probably the last time I'm going to talk about these guys here, because we're going to be testing Shark scale today only, because these guys have also been released before. So I'll quickly assemble this guy so we can see what he looks like all assembled. And there he is, nice anti-portrait again. And it's actually insane when you actually see how low profile he is. I'm so tempted to actually use this guy stock at the first tournament that I can take this guy to, purely because it's like, I mean, the blade looks really good for upper attacks, and the ratchet, you're not going to get any better upper attacks with anything higher, and under flat being the lowest attacking bit is genuinely like, yeah, I think this is really one of the, almost like his predecessor, probably going to be really good out the box, so I can't wait to actually throw him about in the Beyblade Stadium. but I will have to hold off just a bit till we actually weigh him and see what he comes in at. Oh, I will also say before we cut to that, this is the little white lock chip, CX tool that you get. I almost thought I was imagining that came with this set, because I was looking about and I'm like, where is it? And there it's in the instructions. So if you get this set, do not throw the instructions away before you get this out, if you care about it, that is. But it's cool. It's cool. So we'll pop on the scale and see what he weighs. Fully assembled, shark scale comes in at 45.55 grams. The shark scale blade itself comes in at 37.59 grams, which is actually pretty crazy. Given the shape of shark scale's blade, 37.5 is pretty decent. I expect this blade is going to be pretty meta. Now, obviously not the heaviest blade by any stretch, but pretty contendable in the weight class. But then when you apply that to the shape of this blade, I think we're in for some crazy fun with this guy. So really looking forward to testing him out. So the 450 comes in at 5.90, which is pretty crazy given that there isn't really much plastic on this little man. And then the bit comes in at 2 grams, which is pretty standard for the bit. So that's him all weighed. What we'll do is we will pop him back together, and then we will chuck him about the base stadium. And we're going to test him against our usual menaces, Wizard Rod 960 Ball, Cobalt Dragoon 560 Elevate, and Phoenix Wing 360 Low Rush, and then we'll chuck them against two of our recent reviews, which is Triceratops M85 Bound Spike, and then against Fox Brush Jaggy 970 Gear Rush, as well as Scorpio Spear 070 Zap. So we'll start by testing against the recent releases. We'll test Shark Scale 450 Under Flat against Triceratops M85 Bound Spike. Second match, Shark Scale 450 Under Flat versus Scorpio Spear 070.
That barely even touched it.
Set third match, Shark Scale 450 Under Flat versus Fox Brush Jaggy 970 Gear Rush. First of the versus meta, Shark Scale 450 Under Flat versus Wizard Rod 960 Ball. Shark Scale 450 Under Flat versus Phoenix Wing 960. Final match, So there's definitely some blood in the water after that one. What do you guys think? I'm pretty sure that Shark Scale has earned its place in my deck going forward. Um, he's just got such a crazy high-powered attack. The way he could just throw each bay around the arena just felt like a Dran Buster, but he has two sides. It just makes it feel like, yeah, on that note about Dran Buster, it feels a bit like a Dran Buster, but if he had a little bit more stamina and was a little bit easier to control. Yeah, I think that sums up this guy's vibe pretty nicely. But no, definitely. Oh, he seems to be worth the hype even just after that initial testing. I'm really excited now after this video to just try him out on some different combos and to try these parts on different bays. I'm hyped to try the 450 on Cobalt Dragoon. I'm hyped to try Underflat on Blast Pegasus just to bring him down. Maybe even 450 on Underflat. I'm not sure about that actually. Maybe even just Underflat on Blast Pegasus. I can't wait to try Shark Scale's Blade on different things. I can try it on like 160 and Low Rush. It's gonna be, I'm so excited. But that's enough about me blabbing on about him. What do you guys think about Shark Scale? Are you hyped for this Beyblade? Let us know in the comments below. Let us know your thoughts on sharks and shark facts. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to give us a wee like. And if you're interested in seeing more Beyblade content, be that vlogs and tournament updates, as well as battle highlights and other Beyblade info, as well as of course our mainstay unboxings as well, be sure to give us a wee follow if you'd like to see more of that kind of thing, because we will have plenty coming. But until next time guys, peace out and enjoy the rest of your day. See ya!